Okay, so I want to tell a little story about this teacher I used to have in high school. Mrs. Anastasio, one of my science teachers. Now, for those of you who went to Hills West, you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about, especially if you had this lady for class. Oh my God. Like, I don't think she was a terrible person. She wasn't even the worst teacher I had in school. Oh, trust me, I've had way worse than her. But she was about the most depressing, miserable, humorless human being like I've ever met. So, yeah, on the other hand, she was one of the worst teachers ever. And her classes were like pretty depressing and boring. And she never did anything specifically to any of the kids to make them hate her, per se. But given all the above, most of the kids in school couldn't stand her. They hated her classes. They always wished they could just get revenge on her somehow. Like, make her more miserable than she already was. And I don't think she had like a lot of friends or really any family. I don't know if she was married, if she was, her husband probably hadn't fucked her in the last 20 years. Last teacher you'd ever want to picture sexually. Because she was like old and fat and bleh. Yeah. Like, you couldn't pay me like $10,000 to look at her naked. Maybe 20 or 30 grand I would do it, but no. Ew. And basically, the only thing she had in the world were these fish that she kept in a fish tank in the science classroom. She was always talking about them all the time, and we're always like, shut the fuck up about the fish already. We don't care. We don't care about your stupid fish. But yeah, she always like,
I got another fish. I got another goldfish. His name is Johnny. Isn't he so cute? The way he swims around in the tank. Look at him.
And we're like, it's a fucking goldfish, lady. Like, we don't care. Just fucking teach the class so we can go home. Jesus. So these couple of kids that were in our class especially hated her. And one day they decided to get revenge on her. And so they sneak into the classroom when it's closed, like before class starts. And they take a big ass bottle of bleach and pour it into the fish tank and kill all her fucking fish, right? And she comes into the classroom and like practically has a heart attack, like,
oh my god, my fish! Oh my god, there's bleach! Someone killed my fish! No, Johnny, you're dead! No!
And we're like, what the fuck? Like, someone get this lady a straitjacket. It's and then we had to sit through 45, 50-minute class. Oh no. So, you could tell she's mourning her fish now. Her dead fish. She keeps looking over at the empty fish tank. Every couple of minutes, like, oh my God. Fuck my life. Like, there's that whole fucking class that morning was like, it was like sitting through a wake in a funeral that you had no choice but to attend. Yeah. Oh man. This fucking teacher. This is Anastasio. But yeah. So that is the story of my high school science teacher, crazy teacher, Mrs. Anastasio. The great Mrs. Anastasio. What a girl. What a fucking girl.